Hi, let's have another look at another phone. You may think it's the same as the one I just shown, but it's not. It's very similar, but it's a different model. Anyhow, let's tell you what it is. It was made in Belgium by Bell Telephone Manufacturing Company. It's designated 2749. It was the production of this type of phone was started in the late 30s. War came at that time and messed up a lot of the preparations, I suppose, how they were going to do this. So for safety they moved the workers were moved to the UK, and presumably work was carried on. Anyhow, this one's probably a bit later. So let's have a little look inside. Well made phone, as I said, reminiscent of the good old Lucy phone. Typical Western Electric type handset, or the F1 version. What I did notice, it's a braided cord, but it's twisty. That probably gives an idea of the age. It's unusual. Anyhow, let's have a little look inside. I've taken the back off so it's the underneath's off, so we can have a little look. Oops. Very heavy, as you can see. Right, there's the showing the innards. Let's start with the dial. Always a good start, the dial. This is a typical, I think it's the type of dial that Ericsson used quite a bit. Quite popular on the continent, and one which I've shown before. It's got like a trigger action. It's awkward doing it in one hand, but you've got like a little trigger there which flips over. Tell you a lie, that's the off normal. There's the trigger down there. Do that, it should flips over and gives you your pulsing. It's a nice made dial actually. Got the governor there for the speed, and also I know it's going to be a bit difficult to see this. If I move that wire out of the way, you've got a diagram. Now this diagram's a bit different. There's the diagram. You've got your colour codes and that in two languages, which is typical in Belgium. You've got the two languages. Now, I can't see a receiver section. You've got your transmitter, and I think it's shown as a resistive wire along the top there somewhere. It's a bit different. I will check this up with other diagrams, see if I can learn a bit more. Anyhow, that's that side. Let's turn this over so it's a bit clearer. Comes to the chassis part. Your standard type of bell, but like the American ones, you've got a tensioner. There's a spring there. Get them up, Ez. Which is very similar to the American bells. Not exactly the same, but similar. You've got earth button, a little bit loose, but it's okay. You've got your anti-side tone coil, the cradle operates, the spring sits down there. Capacitors, you've got two. You've got your large one, which is obviously for the Bell circuit, and you've got another one on top, smaller value. Your terminals at the back, nice and clear, and a date, 1957. In 1957, I was still at school, and the 57 I can always remember because an advert put out by Heinz said, "Enjoy 1957 with Heinz 57 varieties," and I can always remember that. It's funny the things you remember and the things you don't. Most things I don't remember. There, two bells. Let's turn it over and show you what's on the bottom. There's the base, there's the number, 2749. Once again, it's in very good condition. So, like I said about the other phone, this too doesn't appear to have had too much hard work and knocked about. The two bell gongs are different. They always do this. The bells you see are not the same. They're different to give a nice clear ring that you can hear, and it just sounds nice. The bell coils are 500 ohms each, giving 1,000. What else can I say? I think that's more or less it. Anyhow, I will pop this up. Let's just show you the front of the dial. There's the front of the dial with the finger stop down there. If it had been an American phone, the stop would have been out on the side a bit further up. But they had a dial in that position to give a longer interdigital pulse. And as you can see, this one too has just got numbers, which was typical of some of the European phones. Anyhow, I think that's it. Once again, many thanks. I will put this one up. And yep, thank you again. Any comments, please make. And yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thank you.